Welcome to Janet. Sorry.
Don't make me nervous.
No,
Don't
I'm not trying to make you.
Don't look at me. Look at the camera. Don't look at me in the camera.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Just wait.
Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's cold. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more. I got a
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl J Ade, Janet. You know the vibes. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a special guest, Sam. He goes by Sam. So you can call him. Oh, actually no, you go by Samuel because your voice note, that surprised me. It says Samuel. On your voice note. Yeah, on your voice note it goes Samuel.
Actually,
and I was like, Samuel.
Sammy these days. You know,
Sammy. Ah, okay. It's your boy Sammy, you know the vibes. And yeah, he's on my channel for the first time.
Hello folks, how are we?
I don't think I've ever even had someone like on my channel. Well, besides like vlogs, like sit down video. You're the first. I did shoot a video with my friend Ari last year, but that never went up. So
just put it into context a little bit. Me and Janet go way back.
Way back. We've been friends for like forever.
Yeah, secondary school. Really.
Yeah.
That's where it started.
That's years ago, bro. We're actually old.
Yeah.
Like I met you when I was 11, maybe 12.
Let's not expose ages.
That is crazy. And now I'm 25. And you're old.
I'm not that old. Well, anyway, look,
I'm 25
the fact
and
that
he's
we
old.
were in secondary school together.
For how long? Do you want to say how long were we in secondary school?
Can you
together?
stop?
I'm
Anyway.
25 and he's old. Sorry. Alright.
I am old, and I'm processing. I've processed it.
Yeah.
I'm at the end of the processing.
You're accepting.
I'm accepting. Thank you.
That's what's important. As long as you accept it, that's what's important.
What else can we do?
There's nothing else. But you know what? You're aging with grace. You don't look your age. So
Thank God. How old do I look?
if I was to guess your age,
You don't know me.
well, if you told me 24, 25, I'd believe you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't argue it.
Guess that's what I am.
So that's definitely not what that's not what he is. He's old. Definitely old.
You're emphasizing making a nigga sound like he's in his 40s.
But anyway, let's get.
I'm sure the audience has
yeah.
guessed by now, to be honest. And I think they probably understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Let's get into the video because time is rolling. We don't want it to be too long. Time is rolling. As you can see by the title, we are doing a year-end review. Kind of what we're leaving in 2022, but mostly a review, talking about how our year went, our lessons, regrets. We're gonna put it all on the table.
We're putting it all out.
We're putting it all out. Everybody got problems. But also, we're actually gonna make this a mukbang because yesterday was Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And we have a lot of food. A lot of food. And yeah, so this is Christmas leftovers. My family didn't actually do, like we usually do African/Irish Christmas. You know, we have African food, we have an Irish roast, but this year we actually went African. All the food is African. Well, I mean, kind of. Yeah, mostly all African. So we're doing leftovers, and I don't know if you can see our plates. It's filled. Sam hasn't got to try the food yet, so he's going to be tasting the food. And
unlike Janice, I did not have an African Christmas. I had a very white Christmas. A very white Christmas. So I don't know. I don't know what the demographics are of your audience, right? But if you are not an African and you are having a pure white Christmas, it's hard. It is hard.
Look at Janet here with the fix.
Janet has hooked me up.
I'm here with the fix.
So she said, "Hey Sam, let's do a mukbang." I was like, "Oh my god, what's mukbang? What is that?"
He didn't know what a mukbang was, so I was like, "Yeah."
She's like, "Food." I was like,
"We're gonna be eating more while we talk. We're gonna be eating while we talk." A lot of mukbangs are very like uncensored, so you can eat with your mouth open. Feel free. Let's start with you tasting the food. Let me know what you think, because I actually helped cook. My mom and I cooked it, but I made the fried rice on my own.
Oh.
I did. The fried rice was all me.
It looks good, guys.
Yeah.
It smells good. It smells interesting.
Nah, you're dragging it. You're dragging it. Don't piss me off. Because you know that shit slaps. Don't even try.
There's something like this. The rice actually bangs.
It bangs.
But this is the spiciest.
Spicy.
Fried rice I've had in my entire life.
Spicy.
That spice hit me. I don't mind.
Spicy.
I'm a grown ass man.
There's no pepper inside this thing.
Which one did I taste?
There's no pepper. I mean, I did pour, I think 4 Scotch bonnets. But as an African man, is that even spice?
4 Scotch bonnets. There's no spice though. Fried rice with jollof.
Oh, I love jollof rice, but I feel like
there's only one right answer, guys.
I offered you jollof rice and you said fried rice, so obviously your answer is fried rice, and that's the answer you're expecting. Can't choose between 2 bad bitches.
Fair enough.
Like,
I'm a fried rice guy, but there's a type of jollof rice that is made correctly.
Smoky. That party jollof.
Unbeatable.
Let's get into the topic. So, 2022 is coming to I mean, depending on how your year went, it's either coming to a bitter end or you're glad this shit is over. Right? Which one are you? How was your 2022 as a whole? Are you glad 2022 is over? Or is this like a bitter end and this was an amazing year?
I think it was a bit of a mix. Mostly, I'm glad it's over. I'm looking forward to the next chapter of my life. Alright? What should happen this year?
Oh yeah.
Thank God we made it.
We made it.
You see the thing I posted on Instagram?
I reposted that. I have never seen anything more accurate about where I am right now.
Where you at right now?
Bro, I am glad this shit is over. Don't get me wrong, like, wow. And I don't want to, like, snub God because I have testimonies this year.
Yes.
I have testimonies. Like, I was in a crazy car crash back in April.
What?
Yeah, I didn't share it because... No, I didn't. I genuinely did. More people in my life don't know than the people that do. I didn't share this, but yeah, that happened. It was traumatic. But you know what? I'm here. I really came out of that car accident. The car was towed. That's gone.
Damn.
That car was... They couldn't even, like, drive it off the place. They had to forklift it. Like, it was bad. It was bad. And it was my fault as well. So... The other person obviously claimed on insurance.
That's nice.
And she was pregnant with a toddler in the car.
Fuck.
Yeah. The ghetto.
I'm sorry to hear that. Car crashes can be traumatic.
Yeah.
Are you good now?
Yeah. God is good.
I can't get over the fact that like this is the first time hearing of it. This is what happens every time I see Janet. Like, hey, saw some crazy shit happen and this was up, and it's always the craziest shit.
Like I always have some type of wild story that you're just like, okay.
Like, what's going on? What's going on with you, Janet?
My year was full of shit, but definitely a lot of blessings as well. You know, God protected me, kept me. Great things happened this year, for sure.
I think ultimately, if you're alive to tell the tale,
yeah,
you're alive to evolve and grow.
A lot of people did not see the end of this year. A lot of people, and some people saw the end of the year, but they're not well. You know, broken. They're broken. They're in bad situations. They probably started off the year in a house. Now they're homeless.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Some people started the year with children. Now they don't have no kids.
Oh my God.
Some kids started the year with parents. Now they're orphans.
Yeah. It can be difficult to just sometimes remember to just be grateful.
To be grateful. So yeah, my year was full of shit, but I am grateful.
Me too. I had a shitty year, guys. I'm very grateful that I'm alive to tell about my shitty year. What are like the main factors or events this year that shaped your experience?
So yeah, so my year was good, of course. The testimonies.
Like what?
I feel like I would say one thing that definitely improved my year was my relationship with God improved this year. It did. It improved a lot this year. So that's one major factor.
Okay.
My relationship with my friends improved a lot this year. I think my relationship with my family improved a lot this year. Did it? Yeah, it did. My self-love improved a lot this year.
Very good.
Not where it's supposed to be yet, but definitely heights higher than last year. Heights higher than last year. So
somebody that's known Janet for a long time. I'm just saying, I'm very proud of her. Very proud of you.
He actually said this off camera, so this is not just for camera, because you really said this off camera too.
She's come such a long way.
Nigga, please.
No, but she has, for real. Like, the growth has been good. It's been positive. It's been good to see, you know?
Yeah, so we've known each other long enough to know what we used to be and what we are now. We're very different people. We are very different people from what we used to be, so.
Oh, from what we used to be?
From what we used to
I thought you were trying to say we're very different
No,
people.
no. As people, no, we're not very different people.
Okay.
But from what we used to be, we are both very, very different. Life has changed. We've grown. We've matured.
Sure.
You know? And yeah.
We've been through some shit.
We've been through shit. I'm telling you, being an adult.
Oh.
Yeah, great year. Life. Life.
Life.
Great year.
Good life.
Yeah. What about you? So what shaped your year?
Oh, Jesus. My year was crazy. Okay. I had gotten an amazing promotion at work. But what had happened was, hold your applause.
Oh, jeez. Okay, sorry.
What had happened was, okay, I learned a lesson, okay, a very important lesson, right?
Yeah.
In, let's say, workplace politics and power dynamics and ambition and the importance of keeping your
You talk shit to your boss?
No.
Oh.
Keeping your skills and your potential and your ambition a little bit to yourself.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes, because I was working as a project manager.
Nice.
Well, I was. And then what had happened was I had come up with an amazing initiative, right? I won't go into detail, right? But my supervisor had caught wind of it and he wanted a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Right? Or should I say he tried to claim it as his own. And I was like, nigga, you are crazy.
Oh, you're lying.
This is all mine by myself, right? Mistake. Okay. If somebody is in charge of you, right, and it seems like they're feeling a bit challenged by your progress or your potential, at least give them the illusion that they are a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
In order for you to get, you know, what you're trying to get. Does that make sense? But I was like, no, brother, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And for a while it was going well. You know, I was getting cozy with the CEO and all that stuff. You know, getting cozy with senior managers and all that stuff. I let my guard down. I didn't realize. Right in the back. I was getting shanked. It didn't end well. It ended in me leaving my job.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was very sad because I loved this company.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But it hit me very hard. But I learned a lesson I will never forget for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with being ambitious, but you need to be aware of who is aware of your ambitions. Some people will support you and some people will actively sabotage you. So that was my year. It hit me very hard. Went into a mini depression, but because I've been depressed before, I know what it looks like, right? And I kind of know how to deal with it. So I kind of snapped out of it fairly quickly. It took me a couple months, but I'm good now. Another thing this year, I lost a friend. When I say I lost a friend, the friend is still alive, but this friend went through we went through a bit of a situation. Does that make sense? And that was pretty hard on me because I consider this friend one of my closest friends.
Definitely, yeah.
And it has made me reevaluate the whole concept of friendship. You know?
That was tough, huh?
What did you just say?
That was tough. tough. I was witness to it, so yeah.
Yes.
Ghetto.
Okay. Yes. It was the ghettos,
Yeah.
and it was hard to watch, hard to be a part of, and it took me a while to actually get to a place where I was like, "Fuck this guy." You know what I'm saying? You know.
Do you actually think fuck this guy, or is it like fuck this guy, or because your reaction to him? I don't think you actually think fuck this guy. I think you're kind of like accepted that the friendship is over, but I feel like you care about him.
You see, I'm a sentimental person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very nostalgic. I like all that stuff. Right? So I do care about him, and I don't think I will. I don't know if I'll ever stop caring about him. But there are some people that are just not good for you. There are some people that are not just do not belong in your life. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel the greatest love for these people, you let them go.
Yeah.
Send them back in. And that's what I had to do. And never thought I would do that for somebody I was that close to. You know, but when stuff started happening, I realized, oh, actually, this person is actually not a great person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they've actually always been like that, but now it's just worse.
It's worse, yeah.
You know, so yeah, that happened. So we got over that. You know,
I can relate to that though. So
I
had this year.
Oh God. No.
This year I had a friend, and he left my life based on. It's not like I dropped him. He left, but I had to. So that relationship was obviously like, I feel like at the time this person was very much heavily like in my life.
Yeah.
We talked all the time, we did everything together. So I feel like obviously that shift from having that person to not having that person, it was hard, it was heavy, but we thank God that I don't give a fuck. The main things that you learned this year. What are the main? Give me 4 main things you learned this year. 4 main things.
Alright. Number 1. Pride. It's not necessary. There's a difference between pride and what do we call it? Self-confidence. Understanding your worth, and there's a difference between that and pride. You know what I'm saying? Pride will get you nowhere. It will get you absolutely nowhere. In fact, it will ruin things for you. In fact, it will affect your self-confidence. So learn to distinguish between two. That's what I learned. You know what pride is here? Pride is the opposite of humility, right? Okay. So if you feel like, how do I describe this? Like, I deserve this, or I'm good, I'm too good for this, or whatever, right? Then you're in pride territory, you know what I'm saying? However, it's not so much that you're too good for something as much as it is, you know, you don't deserve certain, or you deserve better than certain things, you know what I'm saying? It's a different, you know what I'm saying? I didn't explain that properly at all.
No, not really. But I see what you're saying. But I got it. I understand.
It's the Hennessy, guys.
The Henry hitting.
Yeah. What do you think? Give me your take. I tried my best.
I feel like confidence is knowing the truth and standing on that.
Yes.
And pride is not knowing the truth, but making yourself to be more than what it is. Making the truth to be more than what it actually is. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, everybody can say, well, I'm beautiful. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. But, and you are. You know, God, we are all made in God's image. We're all beautiful regardless of shape, size, whatever. That's facts, right? But at the end of the day, you should know that there are certain people that are better looking than you. Not to say that you're not beautiful, right? There are other people that are better looking than you. That's knowing the truth, right? Knowing that I am beautiful, yes. You are also beautiful, yes. In terms of societal standards, you may be more attractive than me. That's me knowing that, yeah, that's what happened. But also knowing that I'm beautiful, and that's the truth, right? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's like having pride is something that's actually true. Like, I did this, I'm proud of myself. Yeah. And then there's delusion where it's like you're making something out to be what it's not. Do you know, like, you have pride in what is actually facts. Yes. And then you're deluded, but giving yourself glory. Yeah,
it's almost like pride in yourself and pride in something. You know, you can have pride in like a skill that you have, and then is that
Well, yeah, but you know, like if you're proud about what you can do, but you know that you're not the one that made yourself do it. Like the fact that, you know, I'm proud of myself. You know, I don't know. I completed a 5K run, but am I the one that gave myself the ability to complete that?
Yeah.
You know, it's like knowing that I'm proud of myself for doing this, but I give God the glory because He was the one that gave me the ability to. While other people, it's like, yeah, I'm that bitch. Like, yeah, I did it. Only me, just me, and that's just being.
You know what? The best way to keep your pride in check, alright, is always think this to yourself. Always think, you know what? I did it. But there's always somebody else out there
That can do it.
that can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the gig.
Right. Humility is not easy.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
I feel like even us talking about it is like, I'm sure because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, you know, like you talk to certain people and you just think to yourself, who are you to be sitting there talking to me? Do you know who I am? Do I look like a fucking mate, man?
And this is where pride and
I look like a
self-worth.
bloody mate. But you know, you have to check yourself like,
because sometimes people will be trying to chat to you and it's like, yo.
Look at me, look at you, we're not in the same color.
You know what I'm saying? So you give one because you asked me for 4.
Yeah.
I want to go. Give
that's
me
all you learned.
No, I'm sure I learned more at the moment.
Okay, let me think of this here. I learned that forgiveness is for you and not for the other person. Like when you forgive someone, it's not about them. It's not. It brings you yourself so much peace. Like I can't even explain it. It's so crazy, like how hurtful like pain is to you, like, and I mean even to your physical health. Forget emotional, because obviously it's hurtful to your emotional health, but to your physical, it's crazy. Like forgiveness is for you. Love yourself enough to let that shit go. Like care about your well-being enough to forgive that. Just even if you don't give 2 fucks about them, care about you.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of deep.
Care about you enough to let listen, it's for me. That's why when you're like, oh, you better than me, it's like, nah, I just like myself too much. Like I like myself too much. I can't come and die before my time. And then the person that hurt you is moving on with their life. They're happy, and you're hurt, you're in pain. While the person is just like, this person that hurt me probably hasn't given me a second thought since then. Do you know what I mean? Just like, fuck that bitch. And it's like, and then you're sitting around, you're crying, for what? Just forgive for you. Don't forgive for that. Forgive for you. And yeah.
She's right. I'm still learning.
No, it's a hard lesson. Because even me that I say, oh, I forgive, I'm saying it in the name of Jesus. Okay. I forgive in Jesus' name. I forgive in Jesus' name. Not that I'm not God. I can't just let things go. I can't say for sure that if I saw that person now, I wouldn't spit in your face. But I forgive in Jesus' name. You know, I'm learning,
guys. I pray to get to that level. Me, I'm still kind of like, where does he live? What's the most efficient way to burn this house to the ground?
Okay, let me make it easier.
Okay.
What is it that you did this year that you will not be doing next year? In order to make 22, because the goal is for 2023 to be better than 2022. Yeah. No matter how good your 2022 is, it doesn't matter if this year you became a multi-millionaire. Next year should be, how can I become a multi-billionaire? You know, next year needs to be better. Right. What is it this year that maybe you'll be leaving this year and you won't be taking it to next year, or you'll be carrying into next year, maybe at the end of the year you're starting to learn it, you'll be carrying it into next year to ensure that from January to December 2023 is booming. Alright.
Janet, you're a sweet girl.
Okay.
You're kind of the girl, so I feel like this will apply to you too.
Okay.
But for any of you guys at home listening to this, you know, if you know you're the type, if you know you're the soft type, deep down inside you're the softie, you know what I'm saying? You're the loving type, you're the giving type. I give myself, you know, I want to give, I want to love, I want to be loved. If you know you're that type, take this advice. This is what I learned this year. Is that don't commit to anyone before they've committed to you.
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Even though you have so much love to give and so much to pour out, don't do it.
But then who commits first? Because someone needs to show.
I know, but you already know yourself, don't you?
I mean, true.
You know what you're capable of. You know what this person will receive, the glory, the favor, the blessing that is you.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
You know what they're going to receive.
Yeah.
So if you know that, I guess it's part of self-worth.
Self-worth, important.
You can't just be giving yourself out to anyone. You know what I'm saying? The streets are cold. The ghetto is
rugged.
Some people are very funny. Some people can take everything from you and they will just they won't feel it. They won't care.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly comfortable, right, with holding a lot of what I have to offer, you know, until I have received what I want, or at least a portion of it, you know, first, you know. And this life is give and take.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It definitely is.
But sometimes you have to take a little bit before you start giving. Don't give. You're not in a position where you can't take. Don't give. Don't
take people at face value.
What do I mean?
So I feel like for me, I like to see the best part of people. Something that don't show me. I'm like, I see your potential. Right?
Yeah.
I see your potential.
Yeah.
You know, you're a dickhead now, but maybe it's just because you're going through something. You could be nice. Maybe you're just having a hard time. Or he's lazy, but maybe it's just because like things are hard. And you know, he's going through a hard time. People this is a better way to say it.
Okay.
Believe what people show you, not what they say.
And you're actually so right.
Actions speak louder than words.
It does.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what if someone says something but their actions don't match up. Call bullshit.
It's true.
Call bullshit.
It's so true. I like it, and there's nothing wrong with believing in people's potentials, right? But let them at least start manifesting
it themselves. Let them start manifesting it themselves.
Don't see them as what they could be. See them as what
and don't overplay your part in someone's life. I do that a lot. Like I am the queen of overplaying. I make myself into something that they don't see me as. Like you need to, it's very important. And it will save you so much hurt, so much confusion, especially if you're an overthinker. It will save you so much. I saw something on TikTok, it was a video, and I might insert it here, where it was like, I pray, it was a preacher, he was like, I pray that God surrounds you with people who understand your love language, so you don't have to spend so much time trying to explain your emotions.
I pray God blesses you with a circle of people who understand your love language, so you don't spend the rest of your life interpreting your feelings.
Do you know how crazy that is? And this year I found myself doing that a lot. Okay, so let us say what the peak and pit of our year was. So the peak is the high point of your year. Like, probably won't give too much detail if it's personal, but you know, the peak of your year, and then the pit where you feel like, ooh, I was at my lowest. This is my show. Okay, I can go first.
Yeah, go first.
I go first. I will say the peak of my year. I feel like the peak of my year was when each point where I was genuinely happy. And I feel like that came in spurts this year. It wasn't as
starting with my birthday party.
Yeah, that was good. You know, my year last year started with your birthday party. That was good. Then my birthday in February, I got to travel to Dubai for the first time. That was good. Then I did a few more traveling, but I feel like even on my birthday trip, I feel like, you know, there were points during my birthday trip that I was unhappy. But I feel like happiness for me came in sporadicals. Is that the right word? Or bursts. Like, you know, I'll be happy at this point, but then I have a huge drop of something will happen and I'm have a huge drop. Like I'm depressed.
You count the moments.
Yeah. So I'm grateful, and those were definitely the peak of my year. Was like times when I was, because it wasn't actually often. I think I was more unhappy this year than happy, which is crazy. So I would say like the point where I was truly, truly happy, definitely were the peak points of my year. The pit of my year, it was a period. So got into the car crash. and like that thing with that person happened.
Yeah.
And
God damn.
yeah, and I also had my surgery that I talked about on here, but it was cosmetic, it was selective surgery, but I think the healing process for that was really, really hard for me because I was actually healing from that while that person did what they did. So I was in physical pain, I was in emotional pain, I was just in pain, basically. So that was definitely, and that was only like a month after the car accident, so I wasn't even driving yet then. So like, I feel like that period was like the absolute pit of my year for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, you.
Well, the pit of my year, where it was definitely this whole work situation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but it taught me a very valuable lesson that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Right? And I'm kind of happy I learned it, like being so young.
Yeah, sooner rather than later.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Because I can see how a lot of people will learn this lesson later and it will be earth-shattering, like it'll actually ruin their lives.
Yes, definitely. Oh my gosh,
So I'm grateful to God that it happened. You know, it wasn't pleasant. It was not pleasant.
That's what I can imagine.
Definitely one of the peaks was start of the year when I got to hang out with all my friends.
Yeah.
You know,
Your birthday was good.
Forest
That was
Cabin.
fun. Yeah, that was fun.
I was really, the reason why I call it a peak is because it was downhill from there.
Boy, did it swing. What? That shit, that rocked. That was crazy. Do you know how, no, but if you deep it, do you know how mad that is? That we were all sitting around the table playing games to what it is now. Do you know how freaking crazy that is?
So much changed.
So much has changed. Like,
such
if
a
you
short
had
time.
the exact same birthday plans this coming,
It's not
his birthday is
fair.
literally in a couple days, but like, if you had the exact same, it would not be the same.
It would not even
It would not be. That is crazy. How much like the change in 1 year?
Yeah.
Wild.
So like guys, you know, these little points of joy and happiness, cherish them because like
Hold them.
that's
Thank God.
you're on to the next phase of your life.
Okay. Sorry guys. We had to switch to my phone because camera died.
I told her, why don't you charge your phone?
Okay. He did make a point before. I didn't listen.
And you're like, right, take you so short. Yeah.
He made a point before I didn't listen. But camera died. But yeah,
We here.
we're here.
I
Yeah.
was just saying that, you know, another one of the peaks was traveled. Right? I technically it wasn't a solo trip, but I kind of like went off on my own.
On your own.
And I had the best time.
Solo trips hit. I've done one before for my 22nd birthday, 23rd birthday.
Yeah.
One of 22nd
those,
or 23rd birthday. Yeah.
And do you have a good time?
I had the best time.
Yeah, it's great.
I had the best time.
So I think 2023 there's gonna be more of that. You know what I'm saying? Learning to love myself.
Ooh.
That's what you said. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
no. You're saying
Choose yourself. Yeah.
no.
Love
You
yourself.
said it in a very particular way that was nice.
Did
It was
I?
like it was something like learning to be. You started learning to be comfortable around yourself.
Oh, you mean before enjoying my own company.
Enjoying your own
Yeah.
company, lads. That's what it is.
Liking yourself enough
Yes.
to being okay with being alone. A lot of people are not okay with being alone. That's why they end up in toxic relationships, toxic friendships. But it's like they know this person is not good for them. But because they don't want to be by themselves, they'll accept whatever that person is. And it puts you in situations where you're tolerating crap.
Rubbish.
But when you're comfortable with being by yourself, I don't give a fuck. You get out of my face and I'll continue my life. Yeah, that's it. You fuck off.
Badowski.
Get out.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think this was a wholesome and / kind of deep conversation.
It was
at times.
so deep. Oh my god.
God damn, I learned some stuff today.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, when I told you to be in this video with me, I actually thought you were gonna take the piss of it. Like I thought I would have to keep telling you, okay, come, like, alright, let's bring it back. Let's roll it back in. Let's roll it back in.
My piss taker, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I feel like you're good for conversations like this. I feel like if I need to like actually have a decent conversation with someone, you're definitely someone I would pick to have that. But also, yeah, you're kind of a piss taker sometimes. You're kind of, I'm not gonna lie. But he's really good with like, I feel like you're a level-headed person.
Oh, thank you. That's a very interesting and nice
Level-headed, so
compliment.
nice.
I
Say something nice about me. Say something nice
Tried
about
to
me.
scare her like 5 minutes ago, so she.
Oh! Actually, yeah. He just scared the crap out of me.
Oh, I'm scared the crap out of
Okay,
you.
not that I was scared though. Cause
Were you
you know
scared?
what? Yeah, cause when I was in, I was thinking to myself, where'd you go? And I was like, what the hell?
Oh god.
Anyway.
I go.
Yeah. Any more things you'll be doing in 2023? Loving yourself,
Yeah.
traveling. I want to definitely, for once in my life, actually like keep consistent with my fitness longer than like, I feel like the longest I've been, like I'll be consistent for like 2 months, drop off for 2 months, go back for 2 months, drop off for 2 months. But I want to see if I can do this whole fitness thing for 12 months.
Yeah. You know what, yeah? Let's do it.
Should we
I'm
do
on
it?
that same flex.
Okay.
So we keep each other accountable.
Well, we have to keep each other accountable because it's so hard.
You know what, yeah? Maybe we'll leave it to you guys. If one of us should miss a single week,
A week?
a single week,
Oh my God.
what should be the consequences? Let us know in the comments.
Mad. That's actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Cause
But listen,
for real,
fitness, it's a lifestyle.
it's
You
a
know, you can say
lifestyle. That's the
somebody,
thing. It's a lifestyle.
So,
Yeah.
Hopefully this time next year we'll come back.
And we're like, yeah, this time next year we're gonna come back and be like, guys,
Look at this
the
shit.
game's crazy. And continue to develop a stronger relationship with God. That's a relationship. It's not like, you know, rules. I feel like for ages, for a very, very long time, I thought like, you know, Christianity and religion was about following the rules, following the Bible. The Bible says this, they do. And of course, the Bible does give a blueprint of exactly what you're supposed to do, but it's more so about relationship. I feel like relationship like shapes the way you behave. You know, like if you love someone, you start to do things that you won't do things that the person doesn't like. You know, if you care about your relationship with that person, you don't want to hurt that person. And I feel like when you have a relationship with God, like you actually have a relationship, you're afraid to do things to hurt God because, you know, I love him, I don't want to hurt him. But yeah, so this video is long.
I think that's a great place to put it.
I think this is a great place to.
Has got so much work to do.
The editing is gonna be mad.
Possible potential.
Oh yeah, you coming back?
Future invite.
He's coming back because this was too good. Good. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the vibes already. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I pray that this new year brings so much joy, so much peace, testimonies, transitions or elevations for you. And if your 2022 was shit, if you too were dragged, my dear, 2023 will surprise you. God will surprise you. God will surprise you. Your testimony will be overflowing. You just be multiplying. You just be like, and you know?
The things that try to drag you, they will be dragged.
They will be dragged. You will be elevated. Anybody that mess you up, that piss you off, God has your back. So you don't worry about that. You just let that idiot go. You just forget about that buffoon. And you focus on you. You love you. You pick you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on my next one soon.
Peace.
So, bye.